and welcome to a Team Met Killer broadcast. This is Blue Angel, and as always,
Bombay.
what's up?
Nothing much. How you doing?
Doing good. Last round of the Easter tournament, and oh my gosh, this is taking forever to produce. I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh my goodness. Probably lost viewers because of that. Anyways. how you been?
I'm doing really good.
Good, good. Alright, so today we have the last round of the Easter tournament, which is just a standard tournament with all of our cool Easter eggs. If you watched episodes 1 and 2 of this tournament, we have on my right Joe Good, and he is flying the Ghost. It is a V6-100 with the Ghost title, which makes it the Ghost. The pilot is Kanan. Countermeasures, twin laser turret, Ray, recon specialist, fire control system, and he has in the attack shuttle docked to the shuttle Zeb with the Phantom title. And flying next to all of them is Biggs in his X-Wing with M9G8 to get those rerolls off and an integrated astromech.
Yep, and then Mitch, of course, you guys seen him in the last 2 videos. He's got Pure Sabak with Veteran Instincts, Adaptive Ailerons, Lightweight Frame, Howl Runner with Crackshot, 3 Black Squadron pilots with Crackshot, Wampa, and Academy pilots.
So you're telling me he's running the same list for the 3rd time in a row
At
on
a
our
tournament.
show?
Yeah, on our show.
Oh my gosh.
He just had to be on table 1 all day.
All freaking day. Nah, kudos to him for being there, though.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So, I don't know. I am not sure who would win this match. I mean, he's got a lot of ships to take out the Ghost really fast, right?
Yeah.
All those attack dice, and Ghost has no evade dice.
I would take, if you look at this just by list perspective, I would probably give the advantage to Mitch with the TIE Swarm, because you can take out Biggs 1 round and then take out Kanan 1 round.
Yeah.
However, Kanan's ability, you can eliminate those TIE fighters to only 1 dice, so you're only taking 1 hit.
What's Kanan's? Oh, to
You spend a focus to make them reroll or make them roll 1 less.
die.
So he's got Ray and Recon, so you get 3 focus tokens. So that eliminates 3 TIE fighters. He's got TLT and then the double tap TLT.
Oh, yep.
So you can eliminate a TIE fighter a turn.
He'll be doing top right turn for sure.
Yeah.
So that means Mitch needs to eliminate him in, what, 6 turns?
Yeah.
Or less than 6 turns.
Less than 6 turns. So it could happen, but we saw how, like, the Decimator, that first video, how a big ship can just be annihilated by a TIE
And that's
Swarm.
interesting how these lists, with ships that can pop a ship around, how it all of a sudden puts time pressure on your opponent. It's like we don't really have a round limit in Star Wars X-Wing, but when you fight something like this, your opponent now has a round limit to finish you off.
Yeah.
Which is kind of an interesting dynamic, I think.
Yeah.
So
He's got no tactical jammer on the Ghost, but he has countermeasures.
Which Who's target locking him in this list?
No one. But he can up his agility at least 1 turn.
Okay.
Gets 1 dice. But
so round 1 countermeasures. Yeah.
Okay. He put that in there. Yeah, when you're at range 3, because at least you're getting a die. You can't limit their 1 red die, but at least you got 1 green die or 2 green die. Because range 3. But he put countermeasures in there to combat my list, which is my rules list.
And you didn't even fly it, did you?
I flew it that weekend.
Oh, okay.
Which was Kylo, Omega Leader, and Jax.
Did it work?
It worked okay at Worlds.
No, I mean, did his counter work?
Oh, yeah.
Like, totally.
He put countermeasures, popped Omega Leader off, and just killed him whenever he wanted.
Ah, dang.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So, he put that 1 card in there. Of course, we met up the 2nd round. That was my 1 loss for the day.
That takes you out, though, in a 3-round tournament.
Yeah.
You gotta fly perfect.
So, it looks like he's making Mitch go through the asteroid field, which is a pretty good call.
I would do the same. Your big ship. And you know what? These asteroids are actually not too bad in his favor again. There's a pretty big aisle on the left side.
Yeah.
So you can fly through there.
But he'll have to funnel them. So he can, if he controls the range, he can be able to pop a TIE fighter before the other TIE fighters have shots.
Yep.
So.
And start with all the ones that are below pilot skill 5. So that basically gets shots first 2.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go, folks. Where are you placing that ship?
He's thinking. He's thinking about whether putting Sabak with the Swarm or keeping him on the outside. It looks like he's going to do it with the Swarm.
Make it nice and parallel to the board edge so you can fit your Swarm tightly. All right.
Have you seen the prizes for nationals?
No, what are they?
Howlrunner Alt-Art, and then you get 5 Black Squadron Alt-Arts if you make like top 8.
Nice.
And they're all the plastic
Oh,
card.
the plastic cards.
Yeah, they're really sweet.
Ooh. Speaking of Black Squadron Alt Arts, I happen to have a nice stack of them that's going to be for our Legacy tournament coming either November or December. We're going to offer all the Legacy prize support. It's going to be really cool. So, and by Legacy, I mean the old stuff, not like there's all going to be FFG official stuff too.
Nice.
So, really cool stuff.
Yeah, I was able to snag an Inquisitor Alt-Art at Worlds from last year's Worlds.
Nice.
Yeah.
How much did that cost you?
It was 5 tickets on the prize wall. So each win you get 5 tickets.
Oh, okay, okay. So you purchased it with your tickets. That's
yeah, it was
cool.
like Chuck E. Cheese. So I got my white dice
Oh,
from
cool.
the prize wall. I was able to get enough wins, and then I had 5 more left over.
So you pick up those.
Picked up those. Yep.
Cool. All right. Well, Joe's checking the cell phone. His dials are planned, so that's good. Or his dials are planned. Yes, I said that right. Okay. Here goes Mitch. Mitch is placing his on his cards, so you guys aren't going to see them on the board. And at the very top, I believe we have the Academy Pilot. Or no, wait, where's the Academy Pilot?
Academy Pilot's gonna be the front and far left, probably.
Front, far left, and then a couple of Black Squadrons with an Howlrunner.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hard to keep track of, folks, because he's got all these ties that look the exact same, and they're all different pilots. So just bear with us. We're going to be trying to keep track of that, too. Hopefully the overlay guy will get it right for us. That'd be nice. All right. Everything's planned in. Wait for the tournament to start. So that Bespin map looks pretty, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It's one of my favorite ones.
If only it was flying Obsidian Squadron pilots.
Oh, why is that?
Because in Empire Strikes Back, it's Obsidian Squadron pilots that Chewbacca's running away from.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that little fact?
I heard it the other day.
Just heard
Someone
it.
was mentioning it.
Okay.
I just happened to know it.
They could be pulling that out of their butt.
No, that's
No?
why they're called. That's where they got Obsidian Squadrons from. It's from the movie.
Okay.
They labeled it as that.
There's something that Lucas said, oh, this is Obsidian Squadron. He probably pulled that out of his butt.
Well, that's where like everything. Yeah, of course.
That's what he does. He's like, you know what, we'll just call him that. That'll work. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's like all the aliens.
Yeah.
Like Greedo, we don't know his name from the movie.
No.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, we do. Because it says you killed poor Greedo.
Who says that?
I think Jabba?
That's After Effect.
Still, they named him in the movie, though.
Like in 2003 when they came out with the reedition. Again.
Yeah, well, we didn't know Greedo's name until that happened. Once they went to 2003,
No,
they
we knew Greedo's
No,
name.
huh?
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it has an episode 5, too. Might talk about bounty hunters. Maybe.
Because he's dead.
I don't know. We'll figure
George Lucas names all his aliens and stuff that are in the thing.
Does he?
Yeah. Or people like ask him when they're writing books and stuff, and
Yeah.
he's like, just name him whatever. And they just go with it.
Oh,
That's
Greedo
why-
was greedy.
That's why the legends like suck so much, because George Lucas just let them do whatever. And there's no like.
Well, there are some really good ones, like Thrawn.
Yeah.
With no longer nudges, he's now canon again. Yay!
Yep.
All right. So talk about tactics, right? Strategy for Mitch.
Take out big as fast as possible.
Well, he has to.
Yeah.
But like, what's his flight pattern gonna look like? Go all the way to the other side of the board and then come around?
No, I would
So you
go.
don't get funneled in the asteroids?
I would go all the way up. It depends on what Kane is going to do. But what he should do is just stall. Go all the way up, all the way back, and wait for
okay.
him to come through.
Just go
he
left,
can't
right,
go.
left, right.
He
Okay.
can't make the mistake of going through the asteroid field.
Alright, so he's going faster. And of course, Joe's gonna do a hard turn followed by a hard turn next 2 rounds.
Yeah. Well, no, he's probably hard turn in like one straight.
Or a bank.
Yeah.
Okay. Skill 1.
Yep. So that's the Academy pilot.
Yay, Academy Pilot.
Whenever I fly TIE Swarms, I have to put them on like different base colors or have different models, like the Rebel Pilot one, because I'll lose track of them.
Now he's got little crit markers from the expansion packs, the 1s and 2s, for counting damage.
Oh, okay.
So he has those on his TIE fighters for the Black Squadrons. But we can't see those. It doesn't help us.
Yeah.
We'll have to just pay attention to where the cards get dealt.
Yeah.
All right. Too tight. Yes.
I never saw that coming.
I thought he was going to do a 5 straight, to be honest. He's like, well, Swarm, I'll just go ahead and call it.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Win with Bigs only on the board. That's like a thing. Was an Easter egg. I did it for the Bigs.
He's still trying to get that Easter egg of having Howlrunner win a game with only him left.
Yep, that's a super tough one.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Spoilers.
Well, I mean, it's not going to happen because it's, only one Howlrunner. It's really easy to lose them. So usually he's your first target anyways.
Yeah.
I know Minot came up with that bounty, which is pretty ridiculous. They made it so there's only one possible way to win it, and that was with all Howlrunners.
Yeah.
So. Followed by two bank. There we go.
Very nice move to keep in formation. Mm-hmm. It's really hard to do with the TIE Striker.
But yeah, because you always get to that one boost all the time.
Yeah. Alright, so back to Dials.
Woohoo! Oh, and both these guys are also Team Met Killer pilots, too.
Yep. So I think we had TMKs face off all 3 videos?
I think so. And Joe Good, his call sign is Shot Clock, because back when he was first starting to play, he would have the longest turn planning dials.
It was like...
He had like a 15-minute dial planning phase,
Yeah, it was pretty...
He's gotten much better. He's already done before Mitch was done.
I don't know if it's because he's gotten, faster, or if he's started flying ships that, don't have reposition.
Oh, maybe.
Because...
Yeah, and that was it. When he had to reposition something, it would take him forever.
He's flying Soontir, and, you're at range, so you don't need a boost barrel. You're just going to take evade focus. It was a long time.
So the shot clock would be running for shot clock.
Yeah.
That's how we got it.
It may be the reason why we have league time now.
Yeah, our league games are all timed, and that's partially because of it.
Yeah.
Partially, there's other reasons too, but people would come to a game, and even if you're playing your dials quickly, if you're running both you're running TIE Defenders, for example, and you're just playing super defensively, the game's just not going to end for forever.
Oh, yeah.
So there's all kinds of reasons why you would.
Yeah.
Oh, see, he turned in here.
Yep. I don't like that.
And I think that's right where Joe wants him to be. Because now Joe's in, 2 tight with that next, or 3 tight with the X-Wing next turn, and come around that asteroid just fine.
He could probably do a 2 hard, and then, do a 1 bank with Biggs, and get... Oh, no, he doesn't have Tactical Jammer, that's right.
Yeah.
So that doesn't matter. I hate Kane and Biggs. It is a list that is, talk about negative play experience.
Yeah. And welcome to another episode of Things Bombay Hates. But
well, it's the same thing with quad TLTs. It's beatable, but it doesn't.
But it's negative play experience.
Yeah, it doesn't give your opponent a fun match. And when all you do is you go up and down the side of the board edge half the time.
Yeah. Well, you know what negative play experience was too?
Kylo?
No, not. I was gonna say Auto Blaster and Accuracy Corrector.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the fun of the game is rolling the dice and seeing what comes up and modifying them and feeling really good about your actions and what you did.
Yeah.
With the TLT Auto Blaster.
No, the Auto Blaster.
Auto Blaster Accuracy Corrector.
Yeah.
I'll put down 2 attack dice and you eat 2 attack dice. And that's all you can do about it. Not fun, just boring play.
Yeah.
So.
What about 5 Y-Wings with Auto Blaster?
That's beatable. And and I think you get a lot of enjoyment out of that because Y-Wings aren't that maneuverable. They can't readjust their maneuver like the Auto Blaster Ghost could, right? So he can't readjust. He's also moving first, right? Where the other one, where it was Accuracy Corrector Auto Blaster, you're running Hera, right? So you get to redial your maneuvers with Hera, right? And that's after Airbus has already moved. So you really had almost no defense against it other than just running away.
Yeah, the only list that could beat that was high pilot skill.
Yeah. That could out PS a PS9 Ghost.
PS7.
PS7 Ghost.
Yeah.
So I think 5 Y-Wing Auto Blaster is a lot of fun to play against with. I've done it several times.
Yeah. Well, you got more hit points. Like,
he has a lot of hit points.
It's
I
not
played
fun.
against it.
Yeah, it's not fun when you have like aces.
Oh yeah.
And they don't throw out a lot of damage.
Yeah.
They wear you down. When he can just take one turn and do
But
2
I've
damage
actually
with
flown
that.
it with aces, and I stay out of his range 1. That makes the game playable, you know, and because their Y wings are not that fast, you can.
When you got 5 on the board,
he spreads them out, right?
Well, any moment you just like block.
Yeah.
So block 1 in the range 1.
Yep.
So I think that list.
I haven't lost against it yet, though.
Well, you're flying like 6 hit points, 7 hit point ships that only have 1 agility anyway. So it's like if everyone has auto blaster.
No, I think I was flying 2 Karax fighters and 2 Z95s.
Again, 2 agility that aren't relying on the green dice anyways.
Well, the Z95s are.
Not really.
Yeah, what happened is I had it was an Alpha Striker list, so I Alpha Striked him in range 3 and popped 2 ties or 2 Ys.
Yeah.
You know, and he can't defend against that. With his 1 defense I shift,
Well,
and
yeah.
you're Alpha Striking. It's gnarly.
But what I'm saying is like,
I understand what you're saying.
All right, so he's doing something. He's turning in that
Right
way.
in front of the asteroid too.
Yeah, he didn't barrel roll.
What is going on here? This is the shenanigans.
I would have just continued going straight and barrel roll in
once you're
to go
in
through the line.
You know, asteroid field, it's just, you know what? Fly through it. Fly straight at the ghost.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of overly committed. Like if he did bank maneuvers,
Yeah.
he could have not, you know, turned out of the asteroid field or turned up the asteroid field at that point, right? But now he's turning into the rocks, so.
They're discussing if his barrel is right. Go ahead, comment in the video. I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
I think it was a little weird, but you know, that's all I know.
I think he did the one hard and barreled.
Yeah.
So I think it was right. Joe was saying something like he barreled before or something. I don't know. See, now he's going to be out of position for Howlrunner, so no rerolls. So you're not going to do any damage on that ghost.
And we knew he was going to turn in this round.
Yeah.
So now Ghost is going to get shots, and you're not.
Yeah.
You know, the ties are not going to get a shot back.
So he's probably going to pop that tie from the outside.
Oh, for sure. If you hear any rustling around, it's my cat Titan. He wants to be part of the show too.
Yeah, Big's just a 1 bank.
Yep. I did a tight when you're with Big Cell, like I said earlier.
Well, you can do like a 1 bank in front of him, and then you don't need a 3 tie.
3 times, but you put the Bigs right in front of the Ghost. And
Yeah, but you're
shots.
you're closer to those ties. You want to be back right now.
Okay.
Um,
Well, the ties from the way they are, 3 tie would have really worked out. Registering for target lock, he gets it.
I'm surprised it didn't target lock the ghost with M9G8.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's wrestling around.
He does have FCS, so it's not that huge of a deal.
Well, I think maybe he saved the target lock for later too, in case. No, that doesn't make any sense. With M9G8, you put the target lock on a higher pilot skill ship.
Yeah.
Oops, there's a mistake.
Well, they're both 5, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, you put it on a ship that shoots first before you, so you can re-roll their attack dice against you, and then you can spend it to re-roll your attack dice against them.
Yeah. But like I was telling you earlier, like you want it on a friendly ship more than
it's going to do more for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the focus is on your dice, you know. But like he doesn't have weapons engineer, right?
Yeah.
If he had weapons engineer, that would make a lot of sense because he could throw 2 of them out there and have them both on friendlies. But because it's just on Biggs, and Biggs wants to modify size for the attack, you should also have it on a higher pilot skill ship.
Yeah.
And at that point, you don't kill the lower one, you kill the higher one after it shoots.
Yeah.
I like M9J. I think it offers a lot of tactical variability with it. So.
Yeah, M9G8's a really good card. Start a combat. Need 3 focus tokens for your 4 TLTs.
When did M9G8 come out?
It came out in the Heroes of Resistance.
Oh, really? Okay. It's like, why haven't I seen it play before that? That's why.
Jess is really good with M9G8. Because she's getting her rerolls, so then you just target lock your friendlies. Alright. So he spends the target lock. 2.
2. A bazillion dice, and one tie got bumped. But he dodged out, looks like. Or, nope. Takes a crit card. Where are my sound effects? So, the sound effects guy, he is not on it. Dude, get back in here. Where you at, bro? He's coming. He's coming with that. I don't know his name yet, but, you know. There he is. Well done, sir.
I'm thinking it was damage sensor array. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Range 3 through a rock. I would TLT. Not primary.
Well, of course. Stop moving the table around, guys. Yeah, who knows what ship whether it was.
So many ships on the board.
Yeah, you notice that one TIE fighter they're talking about the barrel roll maneuver?
Yeah.
It's actually further back than the TIE fighter that moved and barreled later. It's further away from that Joe's Portage.
I mean, towards
Mitch, yeah?
Yeah.
I thought that's what they were talking about.
Oh. Takes card. Another TLT. So good call on doing TLT.
Yeah.
And dies.
Bye-bye.
Yep. So that's one TIE fighter down, but that didn't even have a shot.
Yeah.
It's 2 health on the Ghost. It's not looking good.
2 health on the Ghost? Full health.
Yeah, but it would be... That's equivalent to 2 health on the Ghost.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty much a clock.
Yeah.
And he saves one with Ray.
It's a round timer, right?
Yeah.
X amount of rounds. Your rounds went down by 1. You now have 5 rounds to beat him in.
Yeah, that TIE Swarm was way out of position.
Totally is. I don't know what you're going to do.
Because
you have to do 2 hards to make sure they all get shots.
Yeah. But then now Kanan's going to be close at range 2 and just going to take away all their dice.
Yes. Oof, that's going to suck. He's got 2 focus tokens on Ray right now.
Yeah. And he's got Recon, so he's going to have 3.
He's got 3 focus tokens this turn. Oh, here we go. 2 tie or is that 3 tie?
2 tie.
I gotta get me a maneuver template tray. Those things look really nice. Keep everything organized.
They're so nice because you just push it out, grab it.
And put it back in, you know.
I bought mine
I do a really
Worlds.
well job. You see me when I play. I do a pretty good job of keeping them organized.
But it's also nice because they don't get scratched and stuff.
Yeah. I see some players, they just can't find their stuff. Oh, no!
Takes a crit. I think that's a direct hit.
Oh, no.
Of course, he's hiding it. Come on. Oh, no, thrust control. Thrust control fire.
Yeah, the air ones were on top.
Yeah.
I mean, technically it's not hiding because the card is showing.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying that.
Okay.
You can't see. That's what I was saying.
Oh. I don't like when they put that underneath the cards, too. Put them on top of your card, please. Makes it easier to see. Oh, what is Bix going to do here? 3 bank or 1 straight bump?
Oh, 1 straight bump, probably.
You don't have N9G target lock, though.
It's not too huge of a deal. He does have FCS, and he got million focus tokens.
Biggs is not.
Oh, yeah, Biggs doesn't, but...
There's the 1 straight bump.
Biggs is going to have rolling 2 dice with greens, and they're going to be rolling 1, because he's going to reduce the range 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to have 3 dice when they're rolling 2.
Yeah, he's not. Mitch is not getting damage on target this round, I don't think.
Yeah.
If he does, he'll be lucky. And Pierce Sabak gets an extra die while he doesn't have damage cards assigned to him, right?
Yeah.
Alright, focus it. Where's that Naveed? I think that was an evade.
No, his evades are the acrylics.
Oh, okay. Really? Only 2 evades for 6 ships? Well, you're probably right, though.
Maybe he does have some evades. That's if they all took evades, though.
Yeah. Well, that one just all of a sudden turned somehow.
What?
What's going straight? Pierce Sabak. He was going straight, and then all of a sudden he was like diagonal on the board.
Oh, because he
After
did
one
his
straight.
pre...
No, he did 1 straight. It's on the board right there.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Still has to shoot Biggs with him. Range 2. But you're not taking a range 1 shot from the Ghost.
So, Sabak's going to be rolling... He'd have 4 because his ability, then reduce, so 3. On the bigs.
All right.
All right, so he Rex or raise, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would do...
But pierce the box up, right?
Yeah, pierce the box.
We have to shoot at bigs, so... 3 us at bigs, right? What's the, What's takes on to think about it?
Oh, they're talking about Ray right now. Figure out how many tokens he had.
Oh, no, he did it right. We were watching.
Yeah, he did it right. Oh, actually, I guess he had one more?
Well, he just took one off because I think they were discussing he shouldn't have one, and then they talked about it, and he put it back on the card again.
Oh.
So it was in the card, then Joe, in good spirit, just like, all right, whatever, I'll take it off. And then now it's back on, and now we're still thinking about it. It should just be a shot. Shots fired here. Let's do this.
Alright, so he reduces to 3.
Is Biggs range 1, though, of Sabak?
No, he's range 2.
Oh, but does Sabak have a primary range 3 dice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Takes
2. That's fine. We got integrated Astromech still. Not like you're using this round anyways.
Howrunner's going to shoot range
3.
He reduces.
Nope. 11.
Oh, yep.
Oh, there it is.
So 1 die. Doesn't do anything.
Alright.
Roll the focus. Not going to spend the focus because Howrunner's going to pop anyways.
Yep.
I would just spend it.
Yeah, you're going to pop anyway, so
Yeah.
spend it. Well, you're only taking... Yeah, you're taking 4 damage. Yeah, you're going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to die. Just deal with it.
You have to dodge 2 TLTs, which is hard to do with the TIE
dodging
Fighter.
4 attacks.
Yeah.
Alright, first TLT. Oh, is he not? What's oh, it's big.
Biggs on Sabak. He's trying to eliminate his ability, which he just did.
Nice. Ooh, nasty. What was that? We don't know, folks.
I don't know, but it's always funny when you get that crit through on Sabak and it's weapons failure, so his ability goes off. And then,
wait, twice.
Yeah.
Wait, twice the effect.
Alright, so now he's trying to figure out what TIE Fighter he wants to eliminate.
Howrunner. Just get rid of Howrunner. They can't reroll nothing after that.
Yeah.
Howrunner's your target. Absolutely. I like that his Black Squadrons have crack shot. Not really needed in this game.
Oh, yeah. Well, big.
Still, not really needed in this game.
I think he's rolling some... Oh, maybe he got a bunch of
primary.
naturals.
Focus on 1 and takes 2.
Oh, man, he rolled 4 naturals. I hate when people do that. Alright. 1, 2...
Oh. Owies.
Not a direct hit. That's all that really matters.
No, it doesn't really matter because he gets killed him anyways. TLT in the end.
But it's, if you get TLT shots on another guy.
Yeah. I think that was a good call, though, because if you got a hit crit and a direct hit, you can TLT another tie at the end instead. Yeah. You know? So I like the call
and
the primary.
There's a chance of Howrunner dying, so they have no rerolls this turn. So reduce this for a whole 1 die. Oh, he's measuring for that guy. Yeah, you got range.
No, that range.
Range 3. Two hits.
2 hits.
Biggs range 3. 2 evades.
Nice. Crack shot.
And then this guy's reduced for only 1.
Ugh.
Spends a focus. So that's so depressing.
You know what? Now you have to fly a hawk.
Yeah.
Especially when you're flying your hawk and the guy Boba Fett your turret off. You're like, no!
Alright, so
we're shipping the game.
Biggs loses a total of 2 shields that round, so now TLT to kill Howrunner.
Wouldn't it have been hilarious if they came out with Rebel Aces and it had a hawk in it?
That would have been funny.
Ooh.
He forgot about FCS earlier.
So he's...
so he let him.
Yeah. Because he didn't have target lock before, so...
Yeah.
That was the only possible outcome of that target lock. Oh, there goes Howrunner. We knew that was happening. No Easter egg for you. Not today. Okay. So, maneuvers here. Ghosts hard 2, Biggs 1 bank. Train towards the TIE fighters. Away from Sabak.
Yeah, I would do a hard 2 away from Sabak with the Ghost, and then Biggs. Yeah, 1 bank. That looks good. Because you're gonna block. No, you're gonna run into a TIE fighter, which is no big deal. You're not getting shot at then.
Yeah.
And then you're just gonna pop another TIE fighter, probably Sabak.
Block Sabak with Big, you can save Big some hit points and just take him on the Ghost, right?
Yeah.
Just put the damage on, making their
you're
TIE fighters.
You're never gonna block Sabak. He's just gonna aileron the other way.
Ooh, look at this. If he did the too tight, he's gonna have a TIE fighter to shoot at from behind.
Oh yeah.
Ouch. Okay, so I have a question here. This is purely thematic, not actual game rules.
Okay.
But if you put the Phantom docked in the back of the Ghost, the Phantom has a native, 2 attack dice?
3.
3 attack dice. So now when it's docked and shooting out the back, where does it get its extra attack dice from?
I thought it should be 3 too. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like, probably when they were first doing it, they're like, oh, we don't want to make the cards difficult and stuff.
It makes it easy with the card. It simplifies it.
But Alliance Overhaul and, like, Special Forces TIE Fighters, like, it makes, like, they do a whole separate card, and that's even more confusing.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense for the shuttle to be, like, a live shooting, and so you're like, that ship's still active. Like,
and shoots from the rear arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, it activates during its activation, too.
Yeah.
Whatever you have docked, it activates then and shoots.
And I also think the turret on the Phantom should be the one that's doing the double tap.
Yeah, not the turret on the Ghost.
Not the turret on the Ghost. I don't think the Ghost should even have a turret. You should have the ability to have a turret by having
the turret slot.
Or you get the turret slot essentially by gaining the Phantom.
Like, well, doesn't it natively have a turret on top of the ship?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So it can have its own turret slot, but it can't double tap with the same turret.
Yeah. But I think it should be, like, I don't know. I think they should have done it a little bit differently. Like, they could have done, like, the Decimator or primary weapon turret.
Yeah.
That would make sense for that turret. That's, like, the main weapon of the ship. And then you have the Phantom doing the out shot, so you can turn off auto thrusters or something. I don't know. They could have worded it better.
Yeah, they could have worded it so, like, you may attack with your Ghost, right?
Yeah.
And then during the Phantom's activation, or when it would normally activate, you may attack with the Phantom out of the auxiliary arc.
That I like that.
As a primary.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And if they both have turrets, then they both get their own turret shots, because they both have their own turrets.
Yeah.
It's not like you're turning a 6-point card into a 12-point card, but only paying half now, right?
Yeah.
So, you pay all the costs. And it's thematic, and it makes rules sense.
Yeah. What's also depressing, like, when you play against this list, is you can kill the Ghost and Biggs, and be like, oh, I finally won. No, you got this shuttle that's popping out.
That's
like,
easy to kill, though.
Yeah, but it's easy to kill.
but
like,
it's,
let's
depressing.
say if there's, like, a couple minutes left, and you have this large ship that just took half points trying to kill that ship.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden you're losing, because it's, like, ships on the board. So.
Yeah. I can see that would be very frustrating.
Yeah. And Sabak's gonna die.
Oh, God.
3 dice.
Biggs 2. Biggs lives.
Takes 1 hit.
1 hit. Sabak, man, what's going on?
Alright, so now which TIE Fighter does he want to kill? Sabak, TLT probably. Or, no, yeah, he could do the out the back shot, try to kill that TIE Fighter, and then TLT Sabak.
Yeah, Sabak only has, 2 health left?
Yeah, and only 2 dice because lightweight.
Yeah.
He does have lightweight frame. Yeah.
So 3 to 3, but still no modifiers to stress.
Yeah.
So it takes 2 damage. That pops that tie.
Yep.
Bye-bye. Round timer has gone down to 2 rounds to kill this guy, because Sabak's dying.
Yeah.
So you have 2 rounds with 2 TIE fighters to kill a Ghost and Biggs. Oh no. It's very, like, I love this about X-Wing. If you make a minor, mistake in flying information one direction, you could end up really paying for that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say, oh, there goes another one.
So Biggs took that original shot to kill the TIE Fighter, and then the Ghost took the range 1 out the back with 5 dice to kill that TIE Fighter.
Dang.
And he's going to reduce... Oh, it's so depressing.
Yeah. So a lot of X-Wing has to do with your position. And I like that about X-Wing. People relate it to chess, even though it's a completely different game. Trust me, I've played both. It's not like chess at all, but it is similar to the way that you have to take care of your position. And there's a lot of positional strategy, too.
Yeah.
So.
Takes 1 damage. Oh.
Oh.
Not a crit. Oh, his damage card is probably all damage cards are dealt face up.
Yep.
And they're just calling it.
They're calling it. He's resigning his last TIE Fighter. Just make sure you resign the last TIE Fighter. Yes, you got the point for it. So, there you go.
So
well, that was a fun match to watch.
That was a quick one, too.
Really quick, yeah. And Joe got an Easter egg for having Biggs on the board when the game ended.
Yep.
Did it for the Biggs. Congratulations, Joe. And Joe is the winner of the tournament?
He was, because this was the final table.
Yep. Congratulations, Joe. Really glad for you. Once again, all games are played at SoCal Games and Comics. We have leagues there. We have June 24th tournament championship coming up. Please, guys, fill those seats up. I want to make this as big as possible. I want at least 41 players there, just for the heck of it. 41's my number. Let's hit it, guys. Any plugs, Bombay?
I just want to say thank you to Joe, because I actually got second because he knocked Mitch down to 3rd.
Oh, nice. Well, there you go. Have a good evening, guys. Oh, we're doing the Easter egg. That's right. He's drawing the Easter egg. Oh, he's struggling. What's he going to get? What's he going to get? Ooh. 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 Oh, got the yellow one. And I do believe that was a tactician alt art.
So good.
Bye, guys.